Hey, guys, it's the Comic Relief Crusader here on a special Thursday for all of you out there right now. This is this is huge. We got a fun show going on today. And normally, as you guys know out there, I like to release a standalone video so I can, talk about whatever's going on in the news and all that kind of stuff. But I thought, nah, not gonna happen today because this is much more fun for you guys, all of you guys out there. Today, I want to say hi to everybody that showed up in the chat so far. So it would be Gap After Dark for all your sultry after dark needs. Thank you for showing up, dude. Really appreciate it. And everybody's favorite rabbit, Killer Rabbit from Space. Hail and greetings, humans, and hail to you too. And we got Foggy Brains. Whoop whoop. How's it going, bud? Great to see you here. And of course, we have the people that we're going to be interviewing today. Flip City Magazine. Hail to you guys. So, what we're going to do a little later on, we'll be taking questions from all of you guys if there's something that I haven't covered in this interview yet. So, if you can, please hit the like button. Look at the description because we got a special discount for all of you subscribers out there today. For all of you guys for being faithful followers of all the wackiness that goes on. So I really appreciate you guys for tuning in today, especially for this. Yeah. So without further ado, let us welcome our guests from Flip City Magazine.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz.
It's the only time I get to sound like a retard. So it's the highlight of
They
my
allowed
day.
to?
Yes, exactly. So how's it going, guys?
Worked. Good.
I
How
thought
are
it
you,
did.
Mike?
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So, guys, these are the illustrious people that put out Flip City Magazine. The magazine that is back in the day quite like Mad and Cracked, and of course puts on that, how should I put it, that special little spin on everything that is so beautifully woke in today's culture. So how you guys doing?
I'm well.
I'm well
I
too.
think he's good.
Pleasure to be
Are
here.
you?
Thanks for the invite.
Awesome.
I think so.
And
I think so.
and hail to Sci-Fi Mummy that just made it in the nick of time. Hail to you, Sci-Fi Mummy. Yeah, so you guys, Flip City Magazine, the magazine that is poking fun literally at everyone out there. And you guys are getting like tons of adulation and also hate and stuff like that. I love it. I love it. Let's I don't know. Let's just jump into
the hate
it.
is our favorite. Well,
Right.
if it's balanced with some love.
It's
Right.
motivating.
Yes.
It is. So what you could say is the anguish sustains you.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's always good for a
Yeah.
laugh too.
Yes.
We don't take it seriously.
Yes, we drink liberal tears for breakfast.
If we didn't get the hate, then there's something we're not doing wrong. We're not doing
Exactly. Right. Exactly. Because if you can't make the left cry, well, then what's the point? So,
Yeah.
So first question, like, why did you want to do this in the first place?
Well, the magazine format was just a really good repository for all our ideas. We had animation ambitions and things like this, which is, of course, very costly and time consuming.
Oh yeah.
and lots of ideas and concepts to throw around, and it all fit well into this kind of a book. And there
Right.
was nothing on the market like it, also. So we figured we were in an area with pretty much zero competition right now. I
Right.
mean, you really don't have satire magazines like that anymore. They were very big in the 60s, 70s, even to the 80s, and it just vanished. That whole market was replaced by men's magazines like Maxim and F, stuff that was geared to the less intelligent dude bro crowd. That
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all about
It kind of.
guns, games, gadgets, gear, and girls, and
Yeah. Exactly. Right. So yeah,
yeah.
it's a pity because I found that what was it? Maybe about 8 years ago or something like that. I think Mad. If I have this wrong, then I apologize. But I think it was like owned by DC Comics, and they just wanted to like just shut it down. It just wasn't there anymore. Right. People weren't
Well, I
tuning
know.
in, so to speak, something like that.
Yeah, I know. It was just a few years ago they were claiming, "Oh, this is good," and I think it was all promotional hype because they didn't stop. They
Right.
swore they were going to stop with the regular issues, and they didn't stop. They kept doing it, recycling older material and stuff like that. The last time I checked on them, I opened it up and saw some kind of spread, and the angle on this spread was how great Colin Kaepernick was and how we would goof on all of his detractors, right? Well, I looked into
Right.
that. Mad, Mad, which has no continuity left beyond, I think, a couple of geriatric guys over there. It's
Yeah.
just run by a bunch of 20-something woke editors
Uh,
and imagine being 80 at Mad, and now your boss are run by woke editors who
I
say
know, right?
they know what's
Oh
funny. It
God,
just sounds horrible.
that's just gonna
The
be so
disrespect.
infuriating. Exactly.
Yeah,
There's no respect for the past, and God, God forbid you do something, groundbreaking, just poking fun at something like that. And then now all of a sudden you're beholden to all these rules that you dare not break because, God forbid if you do, then you're fired, right? And that's a
right.
lot
Right.
of stuff that we're seeing, like for example in Comicsgate. All these comic creators, doesn't matter if you're a writer or an inker or or a penciler or anything like that, you start immediately sharing a point of view, and you're fired, or you're wondering why you're not getting as much work. So
Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Absolutely. The anything in art and entertainment is, you know, in the mainstream
yeah. And
now, at least.
well, Mad
Right.
Magazine had a day from 1952 into the 80s, and then what
Yeah.
happened? They were sold. They were sold to Time Warner Communications. That's the end. You know,
Yeah.
it's
It
the end
is.
of
Yeah.
saying what you want to say.
Well, and that's the thing. Big corporations don't get, you know, ground level blue collar kind of type of lowbrow humor, right? They're always afraid
Yeah.
of like, oh my God, our bottom dollar. If we dare put this out or dare say this, we'll lose everything. So, it's retarded. Let's just put it that way. So,
Well,
yeah,
we're in an age where causing offense is basically a mortal sin.
yeah, exactly.
So
Go
it's time
get
to
your
cause offense
Scarlet
again.
A. Yeah, because you'll be
Yes.
burned at the stake. So,
Yeah.
um,
And the
Dormammu here
A is
says,
for asshole, racist asshole.
exactly. Oh God, there's a segment you guys should do. Yeah, the woke alphabet. So A is for asshole, and that's what
Yeah.
you are if you dare speak out against, the matriarchy or trans everything. So Dormammu says, I made it my mission the other day to take a copy of collected issues of Mad and replace each copy of magazines in front of the pharmacist stand at my local CVS. Gotta reteach these boomers. Oh my god. Also says hard drawn satire is like die cast a lost art. If you can't make fun of it of Paul Rudd's chin, then what can you make fun of? Yeah, exactly, dude. That's so because he has such a predominant chin. Okay, so in your words, what is Flip City Magazine? To all the viewers out there, explain it to them.
Am I gonna go?
Oh, you go ahead.
Okay.
You can flip a coin. I know.
Well, Flip City Magazine is yeah.
She's got it.
Flip City Magazine is a comic
Wrestle for
satire rag,
Yeah.
an irreverent comic satire rag
Yes.
that that woke culture. We also include hot mess takes on politics and entertainment.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. It's,
a decent description of it.
yeah. It is a classic
Nice.
anti-establishment satire magazine
Hmm.
that goes after all deserving targets.
Right. So you hit on everybody. Literally.
Well, we
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We are not afraid of offending our own audience, and we can tell when we've run a piece that was too much for certain segments of our audience because the cancellations come through.
That's
Right. Right.
And then we have to guess what it was. Because
Send
people
in your
people won't-
suggestion cards and tell
Yeah.
us where the magazine touched you in a wrong place.
Yes, it is very much like that. Thank you for that. I am going to put that on our cancellation form.
You may use
sometimes
that.
it becomes
so
a contest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
there you
Sometimes
go.
it becomes a
Yeah.
contest to find what material it is that's going to bother people the most, and just
Right.
start to pick at it like a scab.
Yeah.
And by the way, in this adventure, I have learned the right cancels just as hard as the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
left
weird
is
thing, isn't it?
left isn't the only counselors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The conservatives
yeah.
cancel all the time.
Oh god. Yeah, and that's the weird thing, right? Because you think that most conservatives would be like, yeah, there's something here that we can finally get back at, the quote unquote left, right? For all the crap that they're putting out, for all the restrictions that they're putting on everything that you can or cannot say and stuff like that. And that's the weird thing, because I'm finding more and more, especially like on this YouTube journey that I've been on for like, a little over 2 years, that the younger audience is now becoming like what punk was in the 70s, right? It's become the new counterculture. And for some odd reason, a lot of older die-hard um right conservative people, I don't know, still want to play, that nice friendly game of ball, but in a way you can't really anymore. You have to come at this hard because, and I'm not saying, lower yourselves to what the left is doing. I'm not saying that exactly, but you got to kind of beat them a little bit more cerebrally, you know?
Yes, I absolutely agree with that. One thing I would say, if you want to go out and make at liberals or the left, don't put disclaimers on it. Just do it.
Yeah,
Just laugh at them.
exactly.
Make fun of them.
Exactly.
No disclaimers.
Exactly. Yeah, like
Takes the
that
bite
Dark,
out when
yeah.
you're disclaiming.
Exactly. Yeah. Show me
Yeah.
where the magazine touched you. Exactly. So, perhaps a label that says not for Starbucks drinkers. Oh, I love that. This is why I love my chat, right? Because they'll come up with some fun stuff for you.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh, they are. Oh, they are. I swear to God, they are. Let's see, and and if you're also watching on Rumble, just in case something might happen, I put the link also in the chat for Rumble, just so we can have a little bit more free speech over there as well. So how long have you guys been around now for? doing this?
Well, this is wrapping up our 4th year and 19 issues in
Right?
print,
Wow.
and so that's not bad, frankly. A lot of print magazines don't survive long at all, mostly because they have big overheads. They
Yeah.
think it's going to be a party forever, but we've run a rather tight ship, pinching pennies so far to
Yeah.
try to stay in the game, and we're still here.
And searching couch cushions for
Mm,
spare change
yeah,
too.
Exactly. Yeah.
right.
I do that like almost every payday. So it's like, ooh, a shiny penny. Great. I don't have to sell my liver at this point. Um so now here's a good question for the both of you, seeing how you're primarily a husband and wife team. Who came up with the idea first?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I don't know. We might
Go
have
ahead.
different opinions. No, let's hear your story first,
Oh,
because
here we
we
Well,
go.
might have different lore.
no, I think it was when I was trying to find something to do, some avenue, working on freelancing and having a difficult time just with the
Right.
freelancing gigs and doing little animated bits that Christy said, well, I think maybe you should take these pieces and lay them out in a page form because
Right.
it doesn't take nearly as long as the animated process, which I did first, and then an idea came to put the whole thing together. And I said, well, Christy, I think you're right about that.
Hmm.
It can actually produce a lot more material if we just go straight to the page and think about animated cartoons later. And we've taken some amount of that material and turned it into pieces, but this was a way to get a book together, so that's the way we took it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was my idea, and then he didn't
Sure.
like the idea until he came around later and said, "I like that idea," and then came to me and
Yeah.
said, "I'm going to make let's make a magazine." And I said, "Yeah, let's do it." And here we are, 4 years later, and tons of gray hairs later.
So what you're saying is, behind every man, there's a great woman.
Yeah,
Very strong.
Yes.
I will say
Good.
that and go on record.
Okay.
Girl power.
You have to. Yeah, you're under contract. So-
That's right.
I know my wife's the same way, apparently. No, I'm kidding. But she's not here right now. That's okay. Anyway, so how did you? Okay, first of all, where are most of your artists from? Because obviously you got a whole plethora of artists. So are they
Yeah.
primarily in North America or in the US, or do you have them overseas, or
We in fact we have them spread all around. We have illustrators in the UK, Britain, and Scotland. We have 2 guys in Australia. We have a South African,
wow.
in fact. Yeah, and probably a Canadian.
But yes, also the United States.
Yes, mostly the United States.
Mostly,
but
I'd say about 2/3
but it's
are U.S.
worldwide
citizens.
West, yeah.
Ah, so then to like
Nobody is third world though.
That's true.
No third worlders. So
well,
all
almost South
Westerns.
Africa. So I mean, well, no, I can't say that. Well, so well then, as a lead up question to that, so how did they find you, or did you find them? How did that happen? Like, how did you
They
end up
they
coalescing
pretty
like a
much
bunch of artists to go along with with this magazine, like when you first started out?
well, the first 3 issues of this, we did that all by ourselves, and got a little bit of press on some podcasts, and exclusively, pretty much everyone approached us saying, "Oh, this is the kind of thing I want to be involved in.
Wow.
Here's my art, or here's my
Yeah.
writing." We didn't go hunting people down because it's so difficult. You can't tell people's politics, even if you like their art. It might be a lot of wasted time.
Yeah.
working. And also, the people that approach us are a little looser about what they want. We're not trying to go out and offer somebody a bunch of money. We don't have to do stuff.
Right. Well, I
Oh
think
yeah.
one of the best things that I heard from one of our artists, and actually he told you, Scott, was one of our artists said that he willed Flip City into existence because he wanted to
Nice.
do something like what we were offering that he could do.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that I thought that was fun.
Mhm.
So
And our artists seemed pretty appreciative of the magazine. I think they like
oh, I would imagine, yeah. So it's like, yay, I actually get to work now. So I can finally
Yeah.
buy that Hungry Man microwavable dinner tonight. So,
Yeah, well, that was what a lot of people said was, somebody might say, well, I do a lot of the corporate work, but I can't say anything. I can't do anything with that.
yeah.
And, can't really express myself, but Flip City gives you an opportunity to draw things you want to. And have a very light hand as an editor. I mean, I don't want to step on my artists or writers. So
Right.
I appreciate what they do. A control freak in that sense in any way. Like I get some results sometimes that are very different from what I was requesting, and
and then he
generally
rewrites.
I
He
rewrite it
rewrites.
and write around it if I need to.
So you basically let them, like, hey, go at it if you want to talk about this, or you want to produce this kind of work for the magazine, go for it. Or you just basically
Yeah,
let them fly.
yeah. Well, what am I gonna do? Tell them something they did was too crazy? It was too out there. It's too
Right,
outrageous.
right.
I mean, well, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I was looking for.
There's been stuff that came in though that I was like, "Oh, we're publishing this. Wow.
Oh,
Wow,
really?
And we
we are
did.
edgy."
And we did. We decided to embrace the edge and say,
Yeah.
well, no one else is doing that, so let's just do it.
Okay. Let's bring up one of the things that you got in the magazine here. So, because I know definitely there are going to be people in this chat that are going to appreciate this a lot. So, you did something recently here. Yeah, Star Trek retard. And I
Yeah,
gotta say, oh my god,
that's
this is
plenty.
hilarious. Oh yeah, yeah. So, who did
I'm
this work?
This is the art of our Australian artist, Deft Handeman. He goes
Right.
by the handle Deft Handeman, who handles all our lead parodies now. So he's done our Star Trek, our Mandalorian, our Guardians of the Galaxy, our Walking Dead. He's
Oh god, yes.
that's what you get when you crack it open. That's about the
Yeah.
first thing you'll get is one of these silly parodies that really grounds the magazine in the tradition of goofing on the media in
Yeah.
Hollywood, which
Yeah.
people find familiar.
Oh god.
nice. Hey, do you want to read this with us, Mike?
Um
Should we read through it?
we
It's up
we
to you.
could. Let's see if I can. Hold on a second. If you give me a sec, I will tweet out if I may invite one fellow in, if he's
Oh
actually
yeah,
still around,
absolutely.
because I'm not sure if he's busy right now, but just in case, I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
If you can't do it right now, then yeah, we'll totally 100% do this, because there's
Okay.
nothing more fun than making fun of Star Trek. So, especially at this point.
That's
Yeah.
right. And we can do silly voices too. There's nothing
Oh,
more
there we
Okay.
fun
go.
than that.
Okay. If he's still in the chat, I will send it to him. Okay. Yeah, so for example, with this, like, I'm imagining that, let's say, for example, your Australian artist here is like, hey, I want to pick on Star Trek Picard, and you're like, yeah, sure, go for it. That's pretty much the gist of it at this point.
I guess. I mean, I throw the concept out to him, and then he gets excited and
Okay.
pops these things out. And it's
Oh,
generally
man.
something entertainment related. Australians know what Star Trek is. They know what these shows are. TV's pretty damn global these days,
There
so
we
it's an
go.
easy thing for them to sink their
Oh,
teeth.
Yeah,
yeah.
except what with one of the parodies, Ben had not seen the show, and you said, "Hey, don't worry about it. You don't need to look at this piece of garbage show."
Which
But he
one was
watched it
that?
anyway. It was Hunters.
Oh, Hunters with Robert De Niro. Not Robert De
Oh
Niro,
my
but Al
God.
Pacino rather.
Oh my God.
He's
Oh, that's...
the leader of a group of elite Nazi hunting kids.
Oh,
To
really?
go. Yeah,
Oh,
you don't
that's...
know that one? Yeah.
I believe I've heard
And
about it.
I
Yeah.
did watch. I watched the first season passively, and it was so horrible and awful
Yeah.
in every way.
Oh God.
And
This
that's all I need. I just need like an episode or two to get grounded in the basics, and I can write
Oh,
something up for it.
I love how you just happen to sneak in a certain little toy from a certain little movie in this.
Yes,
That's
that's totally the artist.
yeah.
Oh
That
my
was him.
God.
He's doing. He fills lots of little details in like that. He's got his own imagination.
Oh my God. Let's see. Dormammu. Yeah, the Borg Queen is the original use of pronouns. Yeah. No, you got a point there. So Kyla Burton, who's all the way in New Zealand. I love the fact that they send a tinfoil hat for these days. Yep. That's right. If you
That
want,
is true. Buy any past issue.
if you want your patented patent pending Flip City tinfoil hat, then yeah, you got to subscribe, people. So yeah, and they might as well have made the shirts, or the ships look like this. So quite phallic. Yes, very aerodynamic.
That is the Jeff Bezos phallus foreskin rocket to Mars.
Oh my God. And that's only how you
Oh,
can
no,
describe
dude.
blowing a load. So yeah.
Oh, hey-o.
Yes, I said it. I said
Okay,
it. You guys didn't want to get you guys in trouble. So oh my God. Oh God. Yeah, there you go. Nice Toy Story reference. It is, isn't it though? So this is awesome. I'm loving this. I'm not sure if he's going to get the link in time, but so if he doesn't, yeah, let's do a reading of this. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's pick our roles. And
Exactly.
I do want to warn you that Picard says a naughty word in here that we don't want to
Right.
put on anybody else.
maybe you should.
Okay.
No?
We'll just come up on it.
Well-
But yes, Micah, do you want to play Captain Retard? You put on.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Retard.
play Captain Retard.
Retard voice? Okay.
Retard.
Okay.
Sure.
And
Well,
then you'll be Bezos.
That's fine. I'll narrate this. Opening. Christy, you
Okay.
can be Retard's little assistant with the tail here.
Okay, and
I
then-
couldn't even tell you his
Okay.
name.
And then I'll make the Schween sounds.
Okay.
And
Okay, we'll see how this goes, and you can put a
Okay,
stop
yes.
to it anytime you
Yes.
feel it's.
Okay. Cool.
It's gone too
Okay.
far.
Here we go, folks.
Here we go. Are you hearing that?
Oh yeah.
Former Federation Starship Captain Jean-Luc Retard relaxes at his French vineyard estate, boldly exploring life's final frontier, forced retirement.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we got the guy here. Okay. Admiral Teague.
Good
Okay.
afternoon, Michael. It's very
Okay.
nice to see you.
Just in time.
Hello.
Okay. So this is Admiral Teague, the guy I was talking to you about.
Okay.
oh,
earlier.
he's here.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
awesome. Hey, Teague, can you take the part of Retard's assistant? He's coming up next
Go to the
on the
tail,
next.
yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to
Actually,
start
very
over?
well.
I'll let him
Sure.
do. I'll let him do Captain Retard.
It's up to you.
Yeah. No, you.
I
you
am
can do-
fully functional.
Yeah.
Yes. because he just loves the series. So, and this is this
Oh,
is
this was. Let me tell you something. They weren't wrong, right? Wasn't that high art? Remember how funny it was when we found out that Deanna cheats on Riker with a changeling for a few days before she deletes it? Good
Oh, yeah.
times. That was so funny.
Okay, so yes, so Kitty, if you want to be the assistant,
right.
and then if you still want to narrate, then I don't know, I can do the other miscellaneous characters, like maybe if
It's
if you still want to do
yeah.
Bezos.
Now remember,
Okay,
I learned how
Well,
to
you
read
can-
in New York City, so
you
it's
can do
going to be
Bezos.
somewhat choppy.
okay,
Where's
all
the
right, good
part?
enough.
Uh,
Okay, so I'll go
Okay.
to the next panel.
try your best. You can jump in. Okay.
No. Let's go
Oh,
back.
okay.
Let's
that's
start
what I
over because
wondered,
we had a
man.
lot of
Okay, we'll start
discussion
over.
on that.
Okay,
You
okay,
nailed
okay,
you
guys.
nailed Picard's butler.
Okay.
You nailed it, man. It was perfect.
Okay. You can tell none of this is scripted.
Butler.
So, yeah.
Wait, who was reading
Whatever
the butler?
Tal Shiar
Okay,
guy
okay.
who lives
You
with
can
him,
read.
like I don't know
You
what to
can
call
read.
that guy.
You can read the butler. You're the butler.
Remember,
Kitty-
the
Who?
Romulans are somehow Irish in this show. So
Okay,
if
okay.
you want to Lucky
Kitty-
Charms it up for the butler.
Okay, well let Teague be Captain Retard. Kitty, you can be the butler as original, and the hubby can do the narrating, and I
No.
guess the other miscellaneous characters I can do
There's
Bezos.
little.
You be the butler,
Okay.
I'm the butler.
and
Okay.
then you're Bezos, Mike.
Yeah, you're Bezos.
Okay, good enough. The green
Okay,
guy,
let's
I'm
start
the
at the
butler.
beginning. Let's start at the
Okay,
beginning.
let's start at the beginning.
Narrator.
Here we go.
Okay,
All right,
scrolling
because
back.
Carla likes the music.
Right. That's
Sorry, I don't have the music queued anymore.
okay.
Okay, that's okay.
Da-da-da. Former Federation starship captain Jean-Luc Retard relaxes at his French vineyard estate, boldly exploring life's final frontier. Forced retirement. Ba-ba-ba. Cute. Jean-Luc, there's an incoming message for you from Starfleet. You've been invited to a party to celebrate the launch of Bezos' Phallus foreskin space transport barge. They're evacuating 3 billion people off the Earth to stop climate change.
Oh, good for them.
There's a hitch. The party is taking place in outer space.
Not space again. Can't they do anything on Earth anymore?
It's really geriatric.
Oh,
The
yeah.
retard soon arrives at space dock, ready to party.
I like the
Party music.
It's like
Mystery machine.
It's not a 1930s party. It's a 2020s party. All right.
Patrick Stewart
Your
remembers
name,
the
sir?
1930s. He was middle-aged then. Jean-Luc Retard. You may remember me from my legendary interstellar sexual exploits or the TV commercials for my line of salad dressings.
Oh, God.
You're clear tinter, sir.
What? No wise cracks or jive talk?
No, sir. I'm not Chris Rock, sir.
Oh, how unfortunate. Mr. Bezos, it's a pleasure. I've read all of your books.
I didn't. You know what? Never mind. I want to introduce you to a special guest, the most high esteemed counselors of Shrino 5. Oh my God.
Pleased to meet you, Ms. Majesty, Hicks Excellence, Max. Max? Oh my. Of course, I've seen it all.
I'm getting some interesting vibes.
Well, that went well.
Are you
I was-
kidding? You just insulted the Most High Chancellor.
I was trying to be inclusive.
They're they're a very conservative race. Why couldn't you just call him Mister like everybody else?
But my Kindle,
Do us all a favor. Just keep your tats covered.
it's going to be difficult.
That's a thug life. Oh my god.
I thought he'd have like the Enterprise numbers on his knuckles. So I was like waiting for like the 1701 day or something.
Uh,
Retard retires to his quarters. Ba-ba-bum.
Dumb Schweens with their deceptive sex glands. What was I supposed to think? Now even the cleaning crew is laughing at me. And they short-sheeted my bed to boot.
God.
Stupid passengers paying a fortune for a ride in a giant space wiener.
It's quite phallic.
I hope they all
He's
die
almost
in a
dying.
massive fireball.
Oh my god.
Computer, erase my voice logs for the last 2 hours. Well, I'm sure when I wake up in the morning, everything will be fine.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. 12 hours later.
Good morning. No replicator food for me. Let's start with a cup of Earl Grey. Of course, a nigga can't get a fresh croissant around here.
What was that?
What's
didn't quite
going
hear that.
on? Why are you all big mad at me?
Way to go, retard. Your little gender bender has kicked off a galactic war.
Starfleet has launched a full-scale assault on Schweenor 5 in retaliation. Then the Schween Force destroyed 3 of our best starships.
This can't be happening. Somebody pinch me. Hey, why not, Zoidberg?
Exactly. Well, you wanted to be pinched, so I pinched you.
Wait a
You're
minute.
supposed to say ow.
Oh, yeah.
No! 1 in 4 Americans will hurt themselves in this manner. Wait a minute. Bezos owns Amazon. The Amazon is home to the rainforest. Forrest Gump said life is like a box of chocolates. Computer, where is my brain today?
Your brain is currently located within
Your
your
brain
bald
is
head.
currently located.
Okay, I'll let you have that
Perfect.
one.
Commander Bezos demands your presence immediately.
But wait, since when does
Immediately.
the world's most when was the world's most prolific author order me around?
Since he bought Starfleet last week. See?
Of
Here,
course.
Bezos buys Amazon. Yeah, see?
Uh,
Says
Bezos
Bezos
buys
buys Amazon.
Amazon.
Starfleet Federation. Weapons makers stand to make quadrillions.
my 401k.
Wow, if it isn't John Loser Retard, the pariah of the Alpha Quadrant.
Bezos, it was you all along. You're, as they say, the #1 asshole of all time and number 1 asshole of all time and space. You knew my
Hashtag's
woke
good, too.
tendencies would make me bungle the meeting. Then you liquidated 3 billion people, all to have the planet to yourself.
and we're just getting started. We have to clear all excess inventory from our warehouse Earth to lower our overhead and reduce our carbon footprint.
I'll tell everyone.
No, you won't, because I bought your parent company Viacom. I own CBS, the NFL, and even the Hallmark Channel. And now I own you. That's right, Captain Retard. Yes, sir, Mr. Bezos. Whatever you say.
Stop it. I would never say those things in that manner. Give me that. You're disrespecting my miniature likeness. Don't open that.
Don't open that. It's mint condition.
And there's a fight.
Oh, take that, you blackguard. Come at me now with the Marcus of Queensberry rules, will you?
Star Trek
I can
jail
still
the
bob and
collection.
weave like a man of 100.
Well, partners, looks like this is the end of the line for you. Oh, I love it.
Shatner, what are you doing here? I saw you come back from space on. They call them televisions, don't they?
Yes, they sent a dummy home in my place, and nobody noticed. Womp womp womp.
Dee, 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 dee.
Oh, there you go. Oh, nice.
Wow,
Oh,
that was
that
good.
was
And that
awesome.
was Star Trek Return. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Yes, it's good to hear somebody else do it.
Oh, hey, Canadian Spider-Man, how's it going, dude? Nice that you could just join in the nick of time. So there you go. Teague, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming on and doing Star Trek Retard as Captain
My
Retard.
pleasure.
The most geriatric,
Yeah,
the most geriatric voice for that character we've heard to date.
Oh,
That
my
was a good
God.
one.
I hope I did a good Picard for you. Yeah, you know, it's very important that you get in the hesitancy and the cowardliness. It has to come across, or you know, that's as a voice actor, you want to kind of get across the fact that you know this robot CGI upload ghost really doesn't know what's going on.
There we go. Well, Teague, thank you very much for joining in. And
you.
yeah, you're welcome. And we shall see you tomorrow.
All right, I'll head down to the transporter room. See you later.
Right on, dude. Thanks.
Bye, Teague.
that's got to sell a subscription, right?
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
got to sell
There
at
you
least
go.
one.
Come on. What do you
Well, you know, yeah, exactly. Because if anything on this show, we're just full of idiots and
Gentlemen,
retards.
Ciccolini
So,
here
you
may
know.
talk like an idiot and look like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
That's right. So and I want to say hey to Ben Sullivan.
Hey,
excellent guy.
that's
Hey.
that is the artist of Star Trek Retard.
That's our
That
dad.
is
Oh,
him.
this is the artist. Well, hail, dude.
Hey.
Awesome work. Glad that you could join us. So, and we also have Anti-Derivative Jill. She is also a very big Star Trek pundit as well. So I hope you just caught that reading of Star Trek Retard. So, Jill, if we ever do another one, then I'll invite you. You can be like, I don't know, one of the yeomans or something like that next time. Classic Geeky Leftist. That was a fun read. LOL. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, so God, that was fun. This is the kind of stuff that you will find in Flip City magazine. So yeah. Oh God, that was
And
hilarious.
who does this? Who does live reads like this on podcasts anymore? Or at all?
Exactly.
Like,
Nobody.
On podcast. We're breaking ground here.
We're going
Exactly.
way back in time to break ground.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
like
right.
old radio shows.
Yes, that's what's sorely missing nowadays, especially online. Like, you know, on whether on Rumble or YouTube or anywhere is really, fun radio play reads like that, So God,
Yeah.
that should be done more often.
It should, and we're
Um,
here to do it.
Let's do it.
there we go. Let's do it. So and guys, later on, if you got questions and stuff like that, then please stay tuned. Also, I just might want to add that in the description, if you take a look at the description, there is a link. Go check out their website as well. Sign up because this is a fun mag. We'll be going I'll be showing you pages of the magazine while also interviewing these guys. There is also another link to all of you subscribers on this channel. If you click the link and use the special code that is also in the link, CRC for Comic Relief Crusader, you guys will get 10% off of this subscription to Flip City Magazine. Only on this channel. So if you want to check it out, and if you like what you see and you like the fun that's happening here, especially with this magazine, then you guys get 10% off just because you're a subscriber. So click that link and subscribe away to these guys. So you're exclusive only here.
And, yeah, and if I may add one more incentive, if you get a subscription right now, you get an instant digital download of our first special edition, Flip City the Parodies, which has our Star Trek retard in it, and maybe 10 other parodies, 72 pages of similar nonsense like this.
And that's just a bonus. That's just a bonus.
So
there you go. Anti-derivative Jill. Aye, Captain. Yes, I can be a yeoman. There you go. We got our yeoman. So we do another reading of another Star Trek character. We can have anti-derivative Jill. So there you go.
Nice.
Well, the beauty of that is we could read the same thing tomorrow and it'll sound completely different.
That's right.
There we go. Rod Thunderheart, I want to, but it's going to be tight for me for a few weeks. Yes, another Albertan here. So Don't worry, dude. I'll try to keep
Rod.
that, go ahead.
Yeah, just real quick. I would suggest if you are interested, to sign up to our email list. You actually get a free digital download with that too. So just go to flipcitymag.com and sign up for our email list, and you can start laughing immediately.
There you go.
For free.
There you go. See? Simple
and
as
then,
that,
and then we bug you, reminding you that we exist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With more fun stuff.
Yes. So I'll just go through this magazine right here, if you guys don't mind. Aside from we just did with the reading, I imagine you guys get like a lot of hate mail from like sensitive people out there, to put it mildly.
Well, so far it's all public hate. I don't think we've had one single hate email.
Really?
From people that think we're insensitive. I mean, I'm sure it's coming in the future, but
no,
right there.
That's right
there. Audience or hate.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Share our stuff online or hate mail.
There we go. Yeah, okay. So Flip City readers love the hate. There we go. Okay. To cringe. Anti-woke is an idiot asleep. Like what? Oh my god. What's this one by Bill Meadows? Woke. The Anything to Get Money from Selfish Bigoted Basement Dwellers magazine. Oh my god.
Yeah. We're we're grifters.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god.
We're grifting the basement dwellers.
Heaven forbid that anybody gets a laugh anymore. Oh,
right.
Geez. What's this one by Will Snodgrass? Yahtzees, because obviously you can't say that naughty word, aren't rebels or counterculture. Your status quo simps. Oh, come on. Really? God. As if. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, this is hilarious. So yeah, obviously, no hate mail whatsoever.
It's hate posts.
Yes, exactly. Yes, because they got nothing else better to do. Oh, hail Titan, how's it going, man? Was trying to do a work meeting and watch this reading at the same time. I'm so glad I wasn't presenting. There we go. Anything to help you shirk your duties. That's what this show is for. And if you get fired, then maybe you might get hired by these guys and, substitute income. Who knows? I don't know. So, but glad to get you in trouble, Titan. I really appreciate it. So, um, well then, okay. Obviously, that being said, I imagine obviously you guys are getting like, tons of fan mail, from readers. Like, I can't believe that that you guys put out a mag like this or something like that.
Well, we'll take more if anyone's offering fan mail. Please correspond with us, and
Yeah,
we'll talk to you.
Yeah.
we do. We're highly communicative.
Tell us what you like and what you don't like, so we can tune our marketing and our content according to your tastes.
There we go. Because if you can
That sounded
appeal to,
sarcastic, honey.
yeah, if you can, appeal to certain proclivities, it could only make it better. So, oh my God, the snarky ones of the galaxy. Oh, this is hilarious.
Snarky
Jeez.
ones.
Oh man, yeah, there we go.
Star-Load's a big jerk.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good 8-pager.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mantis. There we go. Loving that. It's like he's in a harem. So,
Yeah.
So how at first did you market this? And have you found out now that you've been doing this for like 4 years, have things gotten like a lot better as compared to when you first started marketing this magazine, or?
Well, the way we started marketing it was just by approaching YouTubers and seeing if they would talk about it. And
Right.
we got a couple of larger YouTubers to talk about it, and that's what pretty much launched the magazine itself.
Right.
And so it's been a lot of contacting people with audiences, trying to get them to talk about us, and it isn't easy, actually.
No,
It's
no,
very
it's
hard
not.
to get YouTubers to talk about us. I feel like with the giant ones, I'd say.
Yeah. So,
But yes,
no, go ahead.
oh, I was waiting for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but that's basically how we launched it. And then, we do all the typical marketing stuff. We'll do some pay-per-click ads here and there. We're building our
Right.
email list. So a lot of what we do as part of our marketing is just send out content
Right.
and then a reminder where you can buy it. So when you sign up for our email list, they're not super annoying, like buy. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, check out this funny thing. And then under that, it's like, and remember you can buy it, because we'd like to, keep
We'd like to keep
publishing.
doing it,
Yeah,
Keep us in the
exactly.
game, folks.
Well, yeah. So, let's see. How should I put this? Okay. Seeing how a certain how should I put it? Ice cream loving leader of the allegedly free world has been in office, have you found that, due to that, probably your magazine has gotten more notoriety?
More notoriety? I don't know if
Yeah, I'm not
no,
sure about that.
more of what we see is people canceling because they can't afford it anymore, and we're a luxury. So that's how it's
Ah,
affected the magazine the most, having
Yeah,
the
by
ice
not
cream lover
right,
in office.
right.
So yeah, it's kind of affected us a little bit negatively, I would believe, but we're still moving forward and dealing with this recession,
Right.
depression,
Yeah.
as best as we can as a small business.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, hopefully that on both of our sides, God, with us hoping for an election pretty soon, and you guys coming up with one, obviously really really soon, that things get a lot better. So, because God, we could certainly need it at this point. I'll tell you what. So, um, now let's see. Next question. Have you found that since the oh no, actually I already asked that question actually with Brandon being in office. So how do you choose, and I think I kind of like alluded to this kind of earlier, like how do you choose your stories and articles? You just basically like before, let the artist kind of do it, or do you guys have, a little bit more of a hand, like, hey, this is something we really want to talk about, and then let maybe a particular artist add it, so to speak?
Yeah, so as far as the content goes, Scott actually writes about 85% of the magazine,
Right,
and a lot of the art that comes in is commissioned. But then, like the page that we're looking at right now,
right,
this artist, he created these characters and does the writing, and he submits them when he has them ready. So
right.
something will come in like a month before we're ready to publish, and we're like, okay, cool, we've got another regressives from
Okay.
Ross. And um uh so we do have regular contributors that do their full thing, and when their work comes in, we just know we're going to publish it.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
um
much.
yeah, pretty much. And then there's other things, but as far as what we're choosing for the content, planning it out to be published for the magazine, we try to choose the most evergreen topics because we
Right.
can't be in the daily news cycle game because we're publishing in print. So by the
Right.
time it comes out, it needs to still be relevant. But
Exactly.
there's plenty of evergreen subjects going on right now.
Right.
So
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, wouldn't you say that's how you do
I
your
would.
writing?
I would.
Yeah.
We're not so much a
Yeah.
joke of the day operation, but you
But we
know,
do publish dumb jokes.
oh yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I mean,
It's-
Yes.
but but we will sit and consume the news and the news cycle, and a lot of that stuff just will work its way into something somewhere, whether it's an answer in the crossword puzzle or a little joke here. I'm not going to maybe do a whole piece about the
right.
thing that happened today, but we'll reference it things
you,
at some
you
point. But
find the
just
thing of the day
yeah,
peppered
there's a
throughout,
place
but
for
it's not like a
everything.
big
Yeah,
feature.
there's a place
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah.
And then we make silly little things
And
like
yeah,
this.
totally apolitical. Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay super cooks.
Yeah.
It's not all politics.
It's
man.
not all politics,
No, it's
and
not.
Doesn't
it's
have to
not
be,
all
but
anti-woke or anything. There are funny, just little funny general humor things.
Yeah. And this is what
I
I
was
really
reading this one
appreciate about it.
yesterday. It was, what was that?
And this is one thing I really also appreciate about it, except for, yeah, aside from, poking fun at, like, everything else that's going on. But, you just have these just, it's like just a generic fun, little cartoon, little comic in here that just pokes fun in the general sense, right?
Hmm.
And it doesn't
yeah,
have to be political, and it doesn't have to be, you know, uh poking fun at some politician or celebrity that just absolutely says or does something, retarded, right?
Right.
It just can be just something funny. So,
and yeah, Mike. Sometimes we will get submissions from people who want to be involved, and a lot a lot of people's takes over the last 10 years. For instance, you'll get a cartoon of Bill Gates, and then it says Bill Gates. He vaccinated people and tried to starve the world's population. Like,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
okay,
Well, that's
it's
not entertaining.
eh,
Yeah. I mean, maybe for
yeah,
him, but
yeah,
who am I? Who am I to say?
yeah. No, I
Everybody
mean,
has a hobby.
I don't, we certainly we certainly condemn people in our way, but not that kind of straight condemnation. It's not a there's nothing preachy about Flip City, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah. No, and it doesn't always have to be, because if you do, I find, at least, if you're constantly like, putting out, bad news, even though you're poking fun at it, eventually, readers or listeners become very tired of hearing the same thing over and over and over again. And, just putting in something fun, and just something goofy like this, yeah, it changes the mood, and that's what you pretty much constantly have to do, right? It can't be all doom and gloom all the time. So
Yeah.
Oh no.
yeah,
No, absolutely. I think, the if we're doing a piece that is doomy gloomy, we're flipping it to make it a funny thing. So it's kind of more like a pressure release valve, of all
yeah,
the pressure that's built up from all the bad news. So you might get reminded of the bad news, but we're there to flip your loathing into laughter, you
yeah,
know?
Somewhat.
exactly.
Yeah.
And guys,
I use that one
if
a bit.
you, I thought so.
I know.
So, and guys, if you have any questions, yeah, shoot them off in the chat, and so we can ask these guys. This was kind of something this cucksters. God.
It's making me hungry.
We're
You got the
I
menu
know
up there.
where nothing goes to waste. So I'm gonna have to read some of these
It's very
off to.
sustainable.
It is very sustainable. So let's see. Let's read off of some of this menu, shall we? So yeah, Cuxers taste like home. On the breakfast menu, we have Frisco omelet. 3 eggs, used condoms, served with avocado, cheddar cheese, syringe, and dusted with fentanyl. Gotta love that. You also have circuit board crepes, tender seasoned motherboard sauteed in real creamy butter with ham, integrated circuits wrapped in savory crepes. Yum, yum,
Yeah.
yum. Gotta love that.
Come.
And also on the breakfast menu for you people out there, short stack with spark plugs. Only the choicest plugs find their way atop Cuckster's world famous pancakes. Comes mixed
You
with
know,
berries and lubricant.
I think I would like the enchiladas. It's roasted with
Ah,
Oh,
chicadas
that's a good one.
and melted jack cheese wrapped in GMO corn tortillas and topped with a red sauce. The
uh,
enchilada.
the Titan asks,
I
shouldn't
get
that Frisco omelet be renamed to the George Floyd omelet?
That's good.
I
I feel
told
like
you
this
I
restaurant
got a
has
good
no
chat.
respect for
Yeah.
No, they don't. None whatsoever. Because it should be renamed. Let's see, for salads. What do we got here? I'll just zoom this in a little bit.
we
Spinach and
could
cable
name it the
salad.
the Frisco Street Sweeper.
There we go. Yes, that's more inclusive. So salad and cable salad. Fresh salad tossed with vinaigrette, bean sprouts, internal computer cables on top of a bed of crumbled ram sticks. God,
Oh,
when you need that extra memory, because it's been fried by
Parmesan
the
cheese ram sticks.
fentanyl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see what we got for entrees. Clotted beef and mRNA, rich, savory clotted beef sauce simmered with onions and modified carbonic acid strands. Oh my
Well,
So good.
I gotta say,
What would you
I
say?
don't
It's the
I don't
best.
trust any meat that's
Mm,
not been fully vaccinated, and that's why I choose
Yeah.
Cucksters.
Yeah. Well, get your
exactly.
twice vaccinated
Exactly.
potatoes. That's good stuff.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, the twice vaccinated potatoes, Monsanto choice GMO potatoes, Novavax and Pfizer BioNTech vaccines mixed with garlic and topped with cheddar jack and Asago cheeses. God love that. mm,
Oh,
Savory.
mouth
You can.
watering.
You can. I can taste that wet markety taste. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh
Drifters.
boy.
Drifter's Delight spaghetti with marinara sauce served with a single toasted child sneaker. But where did that shoe come from? Who did it belong to? And how did it get there? It's a mystery plate.
That is Tom Hanks' favorite item.
Oh, is it?
There you go. Yeah, that's the single child shoe.
Oh god. If it came with
He'd take a picture
volleyball,
of it
yeah.
if you saw it on the street.
That's true. So, oh, and for Teague out there, New York chowder, tender, choice clams, red potatoes, cream, herbs, and untreated raw sewage. So, there we go, just for you.
Nothing is
let's see.
wasted.
Nothing is wasted. Everything is good. Oh, look at this. And we got something from the queer menu. Rainbow omelet, 4 certified non-binary eggs filled with 2 cheeses, FD&C, red number 3, blue number 1, yellow number 10, AZT, VADES, only available to our LGBTQAI plus diners. Proof of eligibility must be presented in Cuxer's polygender bathroom stall. There we go.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why you put blades in your omelet. That doesn't sound. Like
well,
that.
it's purely for flavor reasons, because nothing says all inclusive and rainbow than that.
Who doesn't want to eat
Titan.
that? Look at that.
Exactly. Titan, I had the circuit board cakes, but the download later was murder.
Hello.
But I hope nothing was torn up inside. So, God.
I'm glad the toilet emoji was in there, so we didn't misunderstand.
No, exactly. Pop Culture Republic. Well, this is one place I won't eat at. So, well, then you're just a phobist, aren't you, Pop Culture Republic?
Yeah.
Shame
Yeah.
on you.
Bigot.
So, how dare
You're
you?
not very inclusive, are you?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, for drinks, honey stinger, honey syrup, orange liqueur, vodka, aromatic bitters, and a giant wasp. Yeah, because you got to have those murder wasps from Japan in there. So, peanut butter and jelly, no crusts, no bread, just the fun stuff. There we go. God.
Everybody loves their cucksters. See those happy faces.
Exactly. Oh yes, just beautiful, shiny, glowy faces. So
awfully delicious.
And then the article from Anti-Fascist. So for all your enlightened news articles. So this
You
was
can
fun.
find her. Yeah, you can find her on our YouTube channel as well. Ranting.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah.
She's fun.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, Z's fun.
Yes.
is
fun.
Hit.
Do the voice.
What? No, I can't do the voice. No.
Oh, you can do the voice.
And then we've got short stories in here. Here's Clown AI, the short story with
so
pictures
buff.
by our that's the AI.
Yeah.
Oh man,
he's a clown, so he wouldn't be intimidating.
Yeah,
be more a fun, welcoming presence.
There we go. Shining that that excellent African American bod on top of that. So
yeah,
nice white clowny face.
Yes, white face. You did white faced, you racist bastards.
I'll call.
I love it. However, you probably maybe should have made the voice of Justin Trudeau in there. So as part of the AI, maybe that would have helped. So, considering he's a drama teacher or a part-time drama teacher and loves to do blackface, so that might have helped.
That's right.
Next time.
Oh my God. So So earlier,
Yeah.
you mentioned that a lot of your artists do come from, like, say, Ireland, South Africa, the UK and whatnot.
Yeah.
How did you go about, like, to make sure, obviously, you don't have certain people within the magazine that are lean in a certain other direction? Was there any venting of any sorts involved, to make sure that these are the right people that you're accepting, to put
No.
content into the magazine? Or
No, I wouldn't say so, because they all came to us. They said, "Oh, your magazine's funny. I want to be a part of it." I mean, they send over some samples. I'm vetting that. Is it
right.
look good? Is it funny? But these people are on board with our
Yeah.
mission.
We're not
So
we're not actively excluding anybody that would be to the left or have different opinions, because
Right.
that's the other thing. I mean, if they're doing good work for us and they hold different political opinions, I'm not really going to be mad if we paid them for work or anything
Right.
like that.
yeah. And if
So
somebody if I sent a sketch out and they said, "I really don't want to do this," okay, well, thank you very much. I
yeah,
guess we'll be moving on.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll find somebody else that will. So,
Yeah.
and that's fair. At least you're leaving the door open to everybody, and you're obviously not discriminating that way. So everybody has a fair shot of wanting to contribute, at least.
Sure.
It's true.
Yeah. So
It's true. And if you submit something that makes us laugh, that may be poking a little more fun at conservatives, but it's making us laugh,
Yeah, fine.
it's not like we wouldn't publish it.
yeah, yeah. So essentially, it's basically a no holds barred against everyone. Essentially, doesn't really matter
Well,
who, in a way.
we're equal opportunity offenders.
Right. That's that was the right answer. So you answered that correctly. So so now that you guys have been in, putting this out for like 4 years, where do you see this going now? So now that you got 4 years in.
Well, I don't see the world getting any better anytime soon.
Right. Right.
So
So
I
we'll
think there
we'll
will be
keep
material. The real challenge was in last election or this election. Let's say Donald Trump,
Yeah.
the president, gets back in office. Okay, well, what do we do now?
Right.
Lose another half of our audience because they don't like our take on Trump. I mean, we dealt with Trump with a very light hand, and I know our readers will trust us to make the right decisions when the time comes.
Yeah. Right. I would like to see that.
Well, this started as kind of an antidote to a lot of the political cartoons you were offered in the Sphere, and stuff like Trump superhero. We said many times, well, maybe we could actually make some money if we did a comic with Trump superhero on the cover. Da da da! Trump saves the world, and we'd probably be wealthy right now.
That's
We
true.
Yeah,
just catered to that.
more than
But,
likely.
it's just not interesting. It's just not interesting
Hmm.
to me to make that kind of. I don't want to prop up anyone in politics. Like, there's no. We
Right.
dump on lots of people, but there's not really anybody here. We don't champion anyone in politics.
Right.
Like, let's put the humor aside for a minute and say this is our guy. Let's
Yeah.
meh.
Well, plus that's the thing too. If you're listening to a satire magazine on who you should be supporting, something's wrong
Yeah,
with you.
right.
Yeah.
You should not be getting your opinions
Exactly.
from us.
No. Or
Or
maybe
your dining guides.
Yeah.
Or maybe we have every single answer, right?
Yeah.
Just listen to good old Flip City. We won't lead you astray.
No, exactly. That's where I come to all my financial advisements. So um no, and that's so true, because like back in the day when dinosaurs ruled the planet, it didn't matter with especially a lot of political cartoons that were like in newspapers and magazines and stuff like that, they would fairly poke at everyone. It didn't matter if it was like liberal or conservative, Democrat or Republican or anything like that. Every one of them, didn't matter. Every prime minister, every president had their odd quirks, right? And that was the whole point of, for example, political satire, right? You would just kind of exaggerate on certain aspects of that person or something that they said and whatnot, and it was fair game, because yeah, if you put yourself out in any type of arena, and it doesn't have to be political whatsoever, even if you're an actor or an actress, or the CEO of some business, if you're putting yourself out there, you're fair game.
Yeah.
So expect to be spoofed, right? And
Yeah.
like you were saying earlier, with some conservatives would actually cancel their subscription, like, oh my god, how dare you touch our sacred cow. Well, that's what it was originally anyway.
That is the word, sacred cow. That's the thing.
Exactly.
It's like that. If you hold a sacred cow, you will know it once you
Yeah.
are offended at something Flip City publishes. Well, that's
Yeah.
your sacred cow.
That's right. You know what? And no, we should be touching on all these, these all the time, all these sacred cows you're trying to poke at all the time, and you're making fun of my Ganesha. Please do not feed him a peanut. It's like, no, we should be doing this because it should be keeping these people on their toes, essentially, right? It should keep them hopefully on the straight and narrow, like, I better be making the careful decision because I don't want to be made fun of or ridiculed, uh you know by the people out there, right? I mean, it's going to be unavoidable regardless, but yeah, but it's just more fun that way, yeah. I want people to make fun of Trump just as much as we're making fun of Biden, right? Both are equally as funny. I mean, come on, right? You got one guy that essentially, shats his pants every 5 seconds, and then you got the other guy that everything is just, I'm just the best at everything. I was the first to just do this and that, and it's just everything is just gonna be huge, just phenomenal. Nobody does it better than me. But that's part of his, um, I suppose you could say, his New Yorkness, right?
Well,
That
he
every
knows how to market himself. He's very confident.
exactly, and
And
there's nothing
yeah.
wrong with
Which,
that.
by the way,
But
really great Trump. I thought your Trump was really good.
That was
I
good.
try. So, but I mean, how can you not make fun of it? So you can definitely make a cartoon where everything is just the best, and it's just everything is just the hugest ever. Nobody builds it huger than me. I'm the guy that gets it done all the time. You can count on me. And then meanwhile, you got the other guy that's just, what? Well, oh, I think I need another diaper. So, oh, ice cream, Rocky Road. Gonna
Well,
sniff
see,
it right
last
now. So,
yeah,
how could you not?
last Christmas we did a set of Christmas Carol songs that you could sing along to, and one of them was the Chuck Berry song "Run Run Rudolph,"
Yeah,
that kind of rock and roll song, and we did "Don't
yeah.
Run Donald," and he was carrying a big syringe around, and
That
it
was probably our biggest group of cancellations.
yeah,
Really?
well, there's no evidence that these things are connected, but you see the
No.
trends.
Yeah, no, it was a lot in December canceled. And I'm like,
Don't you love us?
I
Come
know.
on, everything else is like everything else.
well, that is the thing
Uh,
too. I mean, that's something I've done multiple times, is explaining jokes to people to keep their subscription going, because sometimes like the satire goes over their head, and they
yeah,
think because we're doing a character or something like that, that's the way that the editors feel. And it's like, no, no, no. Did
Yeah,
you forget you're reading
exactly.
satire? Like, it's kind of like that's part of our mission is to make America laugh again. And that's
Hmm.
something over the last 4 years I've realized how
Yeah,
humorless we've become. How, and it's like
exactly.
actually kind of alarming sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is actually this is starting to like depress me a little bit to realize like people cannot take a joke.
Mm.
Like,
No, no, people
it's hard
can't.
for people to take a joke.
It
Yeah.
is. It
But
is.
it's also why I love our loyal readers because they're the smartest, funniest, most wonderful people in the entire world because they're
Yep.
funny and they can take a joke. I'm like, okay, I want to hang out
Exactly.
with you.
Yeah, precisely it, right? Because I know that you're not going to get offended by everything. I know that I can practically say anything that I want, and not get accosted for it whatsoever. Like yeah, like Rod Thunderhead, he's saying here. My thinking is that you need a balanced approach to humor. True satire lampoons everyone equally. Like South Park, they appeared. They appeared everyone, even YouTubers. Yeah, exactly. Right. The
Yeah, and
Titan.
I have to say South Park, and that's the thing too. I think at this point South Park can get away with so much because
Yes,
they're so beloved. That that helps
exactly.
too. I think in satire, you really need to be established,
Yep.
for people to start to really get it. Like,
Yeah.
I should just like it because it's funny. And even
Yeah,
if it's
exactly.
poking fun at something that I like, I can still laugh about it because that was actually funny,
Well,
you know?
exactly. The Titan says, yeah, good comedy is risky and most of the time offensive. Don't worry about the haters. Exactly, dude.
Oh, we're not worried.
Exactly. No.
Yeah.
We
And oh, and
we're
lemon
fine
pie.
with
Hey,
that.
lemon pie. No, well, I bet you are. So yeah, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. That's right, Admiral. So, you just got to keep pushing on,
Yeah.
and oh, we got Dad Man walking as well. Hey, Dad Man. Nice to
Dad
see you,
man.
bro. So, oh yeah, he's his channel is just a good fun hangout channel. So, yeah, no, what was I going to say? That yeah, it shouldn't matter. Everybody essentially should be, a target, but not to eviscerate them or anything like that. It's just you're making fun of the quirkiness of anything that they're trying to push.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That's the way it should be. Yeah, like guys like, for example, like South Park, they were really pushing the envelope back in the day. And when they first came out, I'm like, oh my God, how can you get away with that on TV? But they did. And now look at it. It's like 20 years later. I mean, they just recently put out, that movie Into the Panderverse. Oh my God. Have you guys caught that yet?
No, I have not
No?
seen
Not yet.
that.
Oh dear God. That
Into the Panderverse, huh? I
yes.
haven't
I
heard of
think it's brand new.
it. Okay.
Yeah, it's totally brand new. They totally make fun of Kathleen Kennedy on that one. So, and the
Mm.
Panderson. Yeah. So take a look. Yeah, I recommend you watch that one. It's good. It is so good. So,
Yeah.
guys, if you guys have any questions out there for these guys, let it fly, because I'm sure that you guys probably have a lot of inquisitive questions to be asking these guys. So, put them out there.
And in the
We want to hear from you.
meantime, yes, please, yes, we love talking to people. In the meantime, will you scroll to the second to last page cuz
Yeah, sure,
this
sure.
um
Way down
I
here.
really really like this poem. Oh wait, no, one above that one.
Oh, what about that one? Okay.
Yeah.
The boy
All
who
right,
cried
the
racist.
the boy who cried racist. Would you like to read this poem to us, Mike?
Yes, I will. Everybody, you guys up for a poem? because I'm sure you are. Because you know what, it's not the first time that this channel has done anything lowbrow or anything like that. You guys have seen the commercials and stuff like that, so come on.
And
Okay.
it is a cautionary tale.
Oh,
So
there we go.
we,
Okay.
we also bring parables and cautionary tales through Flip City.
Oh, so
So
you guys are also educational as well.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Film.
there you go.
You learn
There you
learn
go.
something
You
from
can't
it.
ask. Yeah, you can't ask more from a magazine. Okay, guys, everybody out there in the chat. Yeah, and also to everybody that just dropped in before I start reading this, if you can also hit the like button and spread this around, because this is where it's at. And this is the only way that this channel is going to grow. And I want to thank everybody, all the as far as I know, all the 12 viewers that are on YouTube, and we got 7 watching on Rumble. So I would really appreciate it. And the links are in the description for everybody else that has just joined in. Links are in the description to these guys on their Facebook, on their website, on their Twitter/X. And also, you guys, if you want a subscription to this magazine, there is an exclusive Comic Relief Crusader channel coupon, or discount, 10% discount for all of you guys that are tuning in right now, to all of you subscribers, to subscribe to this magazine. So on to the poem, a cautionary tale by Vlad Kolonek, titled The Boy Who Cried Racist. Here we go. I love that beard. There was once a little entitled shit who, when disenfranchised, would throw a big fit. He was born with skin so white and fair that it gave Jimmy privilege beyond compare. Should anyone question his virtue out loud, he'd shout the word racist and silence the crowd. They'd gasp as if suffering terrible trauma. I can't be racist. I voted for Obama. He got gluten-free bread when he said it to the baker. He shamed $20 he shammed $20 from the candlestick maker. A MAGA spoke up, and his brain said, "Attack! You voted McCain because Obama is black." God, I'm loving this so far. Everyone everyone tired of Jimmy's new grift. Each time he said, "Racist," they got even more pissed. One night, young Jimmy took a walk down the street when a voice said, "Look here, boys, we've got some fresh meat." Jimmy was surrounded by guys with bald heads, with jackboots and swastikas sewn into their heads. Jimmy cried, "Racist!" They smiled and said, "Yep." And racist he searched for now made him goose step. I think I misread that. And the racist he'd searched for now made him goose step. Okay. They marched him all night to their swastika flag. They took all his money and called him a fag. UK word for cigarette, just to let you know. His bubble had popped and he needed his mommy. But a surprise was in store for this wannabe commie. "The skinheads attacked me. This isn't my day." The people said, "Sure thing, whatever you say." "No, really," he pleaded. "Doesn't anyone care?" They snubbed him to go get a burger somewhere. Poor Jimmy, demolished, was left all alone. The people were wise now, his colors had shown. Never again would they fall for this crap, and they promised that next time they break his kneecaps. Consider it consider it karma for this sad soul boy. Soy soaked him. He. Oh my God, this is just so funny. Cons- Consider it karma for this sad soy soaked he. But the moral of this story is don't be a prick like Jimmy. So there we
Yay.
go. The boy
Great.
Thank you,
who
Vlad.
who
for
Thank
that.
you,
who
Vlad. Thank
cried
you,
racist.
Mike.
So no problem. And hail Das Wolfen, how's it going, bro? Nice to see you here. So there you go.
Hello.
Rod
Yes,
Thunderheart, my
Rod,
brother
yes.
is an artist. Could I put you guys in touch? There
Yep.
we go.
Just go to flipcitymag.com and all our contact information's on there.
There we
So
go.
please,
There we go, Rod.
please.
So
It's an open door.
let's see. Let's see. Could I be a shill and send you guys my book See Through Love? That's right, because Rod Thunderheart also is an author, writes a book. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
there we go.
Our mailing address is on the website as well. We love getting stuff in the mail. That's the
There you
thing.
go,
We don't get
dude.
a ton of physical media in the mail, and when we do, it's very exciting.
And hail to you, yeah, Lemon Pie. So nice to see you here. So I hope you spread the link. Guys in the chat, if you guys have any questions, yeah, let it fly for Flip City Magazine. So oh God, yeah, that was a good read. I love that. So,
Thank you. Thank
um
you.
yeah, no, I really appreciate you guys coming on. This is fun. This is what's definitely needed in today's society. So
Yeah. Well, something that I would love to do, and maybe you can be an experimental case, is occasionally just break into streams with
yep.
permission, of course, and just do a quick read with whoever's on that stream and then get back out of there. So I don't know if that's something you would enjoy doing occasionally. We can bring
Yeah,
our
sure.
stuff over and do a quick read to break
Yeah.
up your stream and then leave again.
I'm okay with
That's
that.
if
What
you
do you
want to be
guys?
experimental.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm okay
chat.
with
Let
that.
us know if that's something you'd like to see
If
in a
if
stream.
you guys on this channel want to see that, because as you guys know, we'll do funny commercials, on Frantic Fridays. There we go. Something for a Frantic Friday. Because what I like to do on Frantic Fridays is kind of like end the week off with with a laugh. You're going into the weekend, right? All the hustle and bustle of the week and stuff like that, yeah, you just need to wind down and just ease into the weekend and stuff like that. That would be fun for a Frantic Friday. I would love that. What do you
That-
guys in the chat think?
Yeah, you can even put a 1 if you'd like it, or a 2 if you wouldn't like it, and a 3 if that would make you throw up.
There we go. That sounds
But yeah,
fair
no,
enough.
that is something that we would like to do, even less than interviews. Is just jump into streams, bring a little entertainment, hopefully get some laughs, and then get back out. Because we, Scott and Christy, are not very interesting.
Not really.
But the magazine,
Yeah.
I think is really fun.
Okay. Well, we do have a question from Carla Burton. Carla asks, do you people prefer physical or digital copies of comics these days?
Yeah, so of our subscription list, only about 2% are digital subscriptions. 98% is print.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not crazy. We started this idea with a digital magazine in mind and put these options up, and people overwhelmingly wanted the paper thing in their hands.
Right. Oh yeah, it's
So
more
that's
fun
what
when it's
Yeah.
more fun when it's in print, because you can always go back to it. On digital, there's always a chance that you could accidentally delete it or something like that, Let's see. Gap After Dark. Are we gonna have a commercial break, Mike? No, this is a little bit special. I don't exactly want to interrupt it with a commercial break, although I could if I wanted to, but I usually save those for titillating Tuesdays and Frantic Fridays. So
Get
Titillating.
Gap After Dark, was that his handle? Gap. Yeah,
Yes.
he's like sitting there like, I have to pee.
Yeah, that's probably it. No, I'm going to let your bladder runneth over. So you sit there like a good troglodyte and listen. So the geeky classic leftist, any inspiration from old Mad magazines or Cracked? It seems to have that amazing feel. So can't wait to check it out.
Yes, yes, that is what I read when I was 7 to 12 years old. I read Mad and Cracked. I did not read superhero comics. Sorry, guys, it's just not a thing I ever bought and read. I liked the funny mags. And
Blasphemy!
so
No, I'm kidding. Okay.
I like the comic magazines, and I read them over and over and over. Um, and I think that taught me how to write for it. That's
There
how
you
to
go.
write those stupid jokes. That's how to write
Yes,
setups and stupid payoffs.
there we go.
What do we
Gap,
want to
yes.
see?
What do you want to see?
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
he
cool.
he would like to see that
Friendly.
happen. I guess maybe on a Friday. Yeah, if you guys are
That'd
up
be
for it.
cool.
Titan also says yes, Flip City story time. There we
Well,
go.
we're gonna
Yeah.
call it the Flip City. We're gonna call it the Flip City FAFO. We're gonna break
There
in
we
and
go.
FAFO.
Nice. We'll do that. Yeah, Pop Culture Republic, a fellow pundit on the shows. Yeah, could be fun. Something like now a word from our sponsor sort of thing. Yeah, then
Oh,
totally.
that sounds fun, dude.
So
You
there you
guys,
go.
thank you so much for the feedback. Because yeah, we
Yeah.
don't know if it's something people would like, but
One.
I'm glad not to see any threes dropped. So that's
Yeah,
cool.
so far so good.
Thanks, Carla.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
And we get out.
Yes,
Tell some jokes.
nothing like a book or magazine in your hand. Exactly. Let's see. Oh, or on your or your computer craps out. Exactly. That's right.
Or
That's
the
why you want to
power
have
goes out.
right. That's why you want to have physical media. And I know Rod and all of you guys out in the chat. That's why a lot of guys on a lot of other channels is like, yeah, keep that physical media because it's the original, say, movie or show of something. And this is no different, right? Having an actual physical copy in your hands, nobody can take that away from you. You can always refer back to it, say, several years later, as opposed to digital where it can accidentally get deleted or something happens to your hard drive, it's like totally wiped out or something like that. Yeah, that's why physical media is so important. So let's see. Yes, I have to pee, Samir. Yeah, okay. I don't care. No, 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 no Gap. No, stop it. So
Gonna miss
yes, he wanted to pee and I'm not letting him. So Das Wolfen, yeah, I will be going into lurk mode, have housework to work on. No, you can take a break. This is what it's all about. So skip the housework. Yeah, but
Dude, I'm always watching YouTube doing dishes, vacuuming, all that kind of stuff.
exactly. Classic geeky leftist 1 and 4. Oh wait, no, that's not a choice. Okay, 1. So yeah. Oh good, you're back from your bee break. Okay, great.
That
So
was fast.
yeah, Pop Culture Republic. Yeah, books and magazines, EMP proof entertainment. Exactly.
That's right.
So Gap also asks, yeah, because he loves asking questions like this. Have you guys thought about putting an omnibus hard copy book of all your issues? That's a good question.
I don't think we have considered exactly that. We've tossed around a bunch of different ideas. For example, the parodies book that we just put together that you get for
Right.
free when you subscribe in digital form is our very first special edition, and we're dipping our toe into kind of playing with our old content and repurposing it.
Right.
So it's digital for now, with the consideration of maybe crowdfunding if we can get enough excitement behind our parodies book
Right.
to crowdfund to actually print it.
Yeah, that's ready to go
Ah.
to the printer, but we've just got to have the demand locked in because it costs a little bit of money.
Yeah,
Nice.
we just
Yeah, I
gotta.
imagine it
We,
would.
ju- We just got to hustle around the circuit a bit and whip up some support for Flip City, and then so no, we have not thought of doing that. I don't know if we ever will. Because we're publishing
Okay.
every 3 months, so we actually have how many pages of content right now?
Altogether?
Yeah,
Oh, going on 800, I
yeah,
guess.
I guess about
Oh
800
wow,
pages.
wow.
So
So if
That's
y'all out there
that's a lot.
subscribe and keep us growing, if you keep us growing and tell your friends and make Flip City a thing, then we will have the clout and the power to
that's right. It's all
publish,
about the
Exactly.
clout.
It is.
publish
It
We
is.
pro-
more
we
stuff.
promise we'll be responsible with the clout.
Yeah, be nice to your clout.
That's right. Because there's nothing more than ruling over the people with iron fist. You know, is what's all about. You know. So, yeah, there you go. Sports infiltrated is perfect. Yeah,
Oh,
it is nice, isn't it? So, yeah, and so yeah, this is the website. So, yeah, where you can get this magazine free to check it out. So, sign up, subscribe, buy. You can like the website says, you can check out their free book. You get that, I believe, in a PDF format, so you can view it on their on your computer, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in fact, okay, I'm just gonna run through this real quick.
Okay.
So if anybody wanted to check us out, it's super easy. Just go to flipcitymag.com. There's a button on there. You can read a free magazine online. Then you can sign up for our email list and get another magazine sent to you for free. And then if you decided you wanted to subscribe, you can do that and get another magazine for free. So in the end, by the time you are to subscribing, you will end up getting 7 issues of Flip City sent to you for the price of a subscription. That's
Wow,
kind of how it works out. Yeah. I think maybe
that's
we
not
give
bad.
away too much for free.
Ah,
Maybe we gave, yeah.
well,
Anyway, so yeah.
They
I
gotta get to
mean,
know us.
Yeah, get to know us. Go read our
Get to
free
know
stuff.
us.
If you like it, then come and subscribe.
Yeah.
exactly. You don't want to hoard yourself out too quick. I mean,
Mm.
you know, well, I mean, you could, but so
Yeah.
yeah, books used to annuals as well. Oh, yeah. So, because you publish this like every like 4 in a year, correct?
Yeah, quarterly. Uh-huh.
Yeah, quarterly. Okay. So, and yeah, I mean, because I don't want to say that you guys are a small operation, because I don't know exactly how many are, you know, in Flip City. But yeah, I mean, I imagine it must be, quite the undertaking to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a small business.
Yeah.
We are a small business,
We need
Yeah.
growth.
and we
Need to
have
get there.
we have no employees. We are the employees, and everybody else are contractors.
right. No, not too bad. So, have you found that, again, now that you're basically into, your 4th year, do you have a lot more artists coming to you, or a lot more authors, or, people that just want to write articles, and you're having to end up maybe telling them like, sorry, you got to wait in line till maybe next issue or 2 issues ahead or something like that?
Yeah. it-
People keep coming.
Yeah, and it seems to be that it comes in spurts and waves. And our
Hmm.
recent wave seems to be more people that are publishing content online that want to do like cross promotion and
Right.
stuff like that. We're toying
Right.
around with that right now.
Okay.
And it's fun, people that do humorous stuff online. And it's really fun just to meet people that are creating, and especially with the anti-woke or non-woke agenda
Right.
behind them, and just poking fun. It's really fun to meet people that are working hard to basically create culture. And yeah, if you have something that you're doing out there that you think might work well with what Flip City's doing, I'm happy to talk to
Right.
people to see how we might be able to help push each other, push each other's work, and give each other hands up and all that, because as a community we need to kind of stick together and
Mm.
put our foot down and say, no more work. Woke
No more
sucks.
work. Yeah, no, it's not a closed community at all. I mean, we just had a guy contact us last week. He's already in. I like his stuff. He's already in.
Nice,
Next issue.
nice. Yeah, because I know
Let's
definitely one guy. He used to work at IDW. I believe he did like some GI Joe and stuff like that. And Gary. God, I'm trying to remember his last name. Anyway, really great guy. So no, I mean it's great that you guys have people coming in, like wanting to do stuff for you. So I mean it's fantastic. So yes, and thank you, Gap. Yeah, that's the link right there.
Thank you.
So for all of you out there, so and if you subscribe now on this channel, for all of you subscribers out there, there is a coupon for 10% off for all of you guys to subscribe. Save yourself a little bit of cheddar cheese and yeah, and get this book, physical media, guys, in your hand.
Yeah.
Like somebody said earlier, EMP proof. So
Yeah.
That's right. And you don't even have to subscribe. We do sell past issues. So if you're not convinced that, you want a full year of Flip City, you can go and use that coupon code, which is CRC, to get 10% off and buy some past issues. It's
Yep.
a fun trip back in history.
Yeah.
To buy past issues.
And the other great thing about the physical medium is, nobody can just go. No one can go in and delete these issues. They could be, someone could find them under your bed years later, and just have them out there in meat space. You're actually going to have to do some work to get rid of Flip City. You're going to have to throw it in the garbage, or piss on it, or
Burn
set
it
on fire, as so many people have fantasized
Shred it.
about.
you mean
Shred
you
it.
did make
Put
it
in the shredder.
fireproof?
Shred it, then piss on it.
Oh, why aren't you printing on
No.
asbestos? That's what everybody does. No. That's
It's expensive.
That's
I mean,
what
dang
everybody
it.
does.
Mm.
I know, right? Yeah. That's what all the hip cats are doing now. So oh yeah, that's right. That's the other thing. So for now past issues, you guys are offering the also the tinfoil hats.
That's right. Handcrafted right here in my office in which we are broadcasting from. So I don't think I have any hats folded right now. So yeah, buy any past issue. I will fold you a tinfoil hat, and it comes
This is an oversized
with it.
hat.
That's an oversized one, but
There we go.
it does come
Here.
with a
I'm gonna-
sticker that says place on head before reading.
There we go. Super. That's very fetching. It's you're so avant-garde. Yeah.
I think
There
that's
we
the
go.
first time I've ever seen you wear one.
Oh, so
Could be
that's
a-
an exclusive as well.
Yeah.
You look very dapper, I must say. Yes. So
And all the camera
yeah.
is blocked out. I can think again. I can think. My hat.
Things are so much clearer now. I can think without all this garbage going into my mushy melon.
Oh my
So,
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks, Gap After Dark. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the contact info. If you hey, if you guys feel that you're also good enough to join in the magazine, if you got the chops, yeah, then contact the fine folks here at Flip City Magazine.
Yeah.
So
You
there
can
you
even
go.
just email to say hi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Said you're funniest.
Show your love and adoration and and squeal like a fangirl, because I know you guys want to do that out there. So Pop Culture Republic says special edition books could be fun, like spoofing the gimmick cover fad that went through the comics industry in the early 90s. Like, quote, this is not a embossed chromium foil 3D holographic cover.
Well,
I
like
can,
like you're saying Literally just put those words on the cover.
Yes, as a
I don't know.
chromium embossed 3D foil holographic cover. Yeah. So
Well,
that could
special
work.
edition. Well, you got the special edition. Subscribe and
Ex-
get the special edition there of the parodies.
Exactly. Exactly. So if you happen to
You
be
get-
the 1 millionth customer, then you get the not embossed chromium foil 3D holographic cover. So there you go. But only if you're the millionth subscriber. So there you go. Ben Sullivan, yeah.
Oh,
Flip City, you are
Ben
doing amazing
Sullivan.
work. There you go. There you go.
Ben Sullivan, you
That's
are
your
doing
work,
amazing
Ben.
work.
you rock.
We love you, Ben.
So this
Truly,
is the guy
truly.
from Australia. I hope I got that right.
This
I
is
believe.
He is our lead parody guy. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Def Tan
So-
from Down Under.
Oh yeah, and he's
Nice.
got he did
That's him. That's it right there.
Walking Dead Feral Dixon in issue 19.
Yeah, it'll cycle through again. So
Ah.
yeah, the current edition coming out now is a Ben Sullivan cover. Look it. Oh my God.
That's
You're
Nice.
so
all
talented.
the Me Tooers.
That is pretty cool.
Daryl Dixon and the Me Too
So-
crowd. Me Too.
Nice. So how did you guys come across him? Did he come to you, or you guys go to him, or how did that work?
Salty Army.
because-
Whee!
Because we got to talk about you, Ben, seeing how we know your secret now. So
Yeah.
this is where we
I
gush
believe-
over
I
you.
believe-
Accept it. So
And Ben, you can drop in the chat if this is right or not. But I do think you heard about us from Salty Cracker mentioning us. So
okay.
I think that is my memory.
Nice.
I think probably about half our artists came to us through Salty Cracker mentioning us multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know who the Salty
Sweet.
Cracker is, Mike?
I think I've heard of him. I know I've heard of Salty Texas Tea. I'm not sure if I heard of Salty Cracker.
Well, he's he's got a very, very, very loyal audience who
Oh yeah.
are they're very anti-woke
Yeah.
Ooh.
over there. They're fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's a fun group of
Nice.
people.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. Gap After Dark says you can also take your Flip City magazine when you go to a pee break because my won't let us have a commercial break to pee.
And you
Ah.
can leave it in the bathroom where it belongs.
Leave it in the bathroom where it belongs.
Exactly, because that's what everybody did back in the day. There you go. Yeah, just don't use it for toilet
That's
paper.
right.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, you don't need a paper cut in certain areas of the body. So
That's right. It's very cutting paper.
yeah.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah. These covers are great. Awesome. So guys, I want to thank you for being on here. And just plugging this book. This is a fun book. I can't say more about it. This is an awesome magazine. You got something really, really special going on here. So
Thank you, Mike.
you,
And thank
Mike.
you so much for
Yeah.
liking and retweeting us and stuff like that. We have no foothold in social media, and so any kind of sharing and talking to us and stuff like that online, it actually feels pretty good. So thank you.
Nice.
Thank you for that. And thank you for sharing your platform with us to
Yeah.
help us spread the word.
oh god, yeah. No, absolutely. It's all good. So guys, you can find these guys, and I would encourage you to check them out. They are on Facebook. They are also on X or Twitter, depending on your proclivities of which you want to call it. Also here, even though Gap After Dark, because he had to go on P break and stuff like that, I'll put out the website as well that you guys can go to and subscribe. And like I said, there is a exclusive to this Comic Relief Crusader channel. There is the link so you guys can sign up, get this magazine, and on top of that, if you use the code CRC for Comic Relief Crusader, you get 10% off of your subscription. And like I said before, because in the economy that we're in, you can save yourself a few bucks. So yeah.
Indeed.
Flip City Magazine, thank you very, very much for coming on. I really, really appreciate this, and and to help you guys out, because this is why we do what we do, to prop up, the little guys out there. And I mean, even though you guys have been doing this for 4 years and hardly, little. So I wanna see independent media grow like you guys, and really taking on the establishment, man.
That's what we're doing. And yes, no, you can totally say you're propping us up. Our entire reader base is propping us up. Our artists are propping us up. It is an expensive venture that we're going on. And yeah, we've survived 4 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's thrive for the next 4 years.
Exactly. Let's see. Rod Thunderheart. Just a brief summary of my book: a Spanish teacher who can become invisible when angry, but when aroused, it happens uncontrollably. Is shocked to find out that the new gym teacher is blind but can see her. Yeah,
Can
that's right.
see
Yeah,
her. Interesting.
interesting. So
Yeah.
as we land the plane, I just want to, as I do every time here on a live chat, I want to thank everybody that happened to come in here today. Gap After Dark, obviously, first and foremost, I came out here. It's okay, Gap. You can go to your second pee break if you need to. Killer Rabbit from space, all the way in Winnipeg. Thank you also for showing up. Foggy Brains as well, dude. Thank you as well for coming here. Sci-Fi Mombi Dormammu. That is also on the occasional podcast that I am also occasionally on. And so you made that awkward podcast. Go check that out on YouTube as well. So, because I have to do a little bit of a plug, I guess. For those guys, Rod Thunderheart, also fellow Albertan. Thank you for showing up. Carla, our favorite Kiwi from New Zealand, also is here in the chat as well. Sci-Fi Mommy, I do believe I said her name. Canadian Spider-Man, Spidey, thank you. I am almost on the way of finishing your commission. I will get to that as soon as possible. Please do not hate me. Bren Sullivan, one of the others, also for Flip City Magazine. Thank you very much for joining in. I hope you guys like and subscribe as well. Anti-Derivative Jill, that was also here, that also would like to plug in sometime. You do another Star Trek thing, so she will be a yeoman. The geeky classic leftist as well, Admiral Teague, who played a very disheveled Captain Retard. There you go, very aptly named. As well, and we also have the Titan that also joined in as well. Pop Culture Republic, Snail Messiah, and who else joined in? Oh yes, and also Lemon Pie, everybody's favorite citrusy pie as well. Lemon
Wow.
pie. So
That was quite a list of people. Thank you, everybody, for
Yeah,
coming
thanks for
on and
coming.
listening
I
to
know.
us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I get lots of people here. Dadman Walking as well. Thank you, Dadman. I will check out your channel soon enough there when you got Hungry Boy on. That's the guy that's also training me, former Marvel artist as well. So he's got a fun channel. Das Wolfen also was here. Thank you, Das Wolfen, for joining into the chat. And I think I pretty much got everybody. So yeah. You guys, do you guys got anything else that you might want to plug? Or any other special offers that you might have coming up, or anything like that?
Well, we'll be launching a crowdfunding campaign on Fund My Comic very soon. We just need to finish our
Nice.
campaign video, so
Maybe
that's
tomorrow.
something that's coming up.
Possibly
Maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
keep your eyes
we're
out.
publishing quarterly, so there's always something new happening. Either
Right.
we just got the magazine out, or we just got the new one in our hands, and it's going to go out to our subscribers. So yeah, and right now we almost have issue 19 in our hands to go out. That is on the website for a pre. And our campaign will we are crowdfunding for issue 20. And one
Awesome.
great thing about backing us is you're pretty much guaranteed to get it, because we're dead in the eyes of our subscribers if we don't get that magazine out. So
There we go.
it's basically no risk to back Flip City.
And
Nice,
Flip City Friday,
nice.
right? We're gonna do
Yes.
a little Flip City Friday. Do some
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll do a Flip
yes.
City Friday. Okay, see now everybody voted
That-
in and put a number 1. Thank you, chat. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll bring you on for let's say that'll be a like a commercial break of sorts or something like that.
Yeah, possibly. And you know what? And we'll just DM Mike and figure out what works for you and what works for us and all that kind of stuff. But we kind of want to go on the road. Want to
There
go
you
on the
go.
road, go on the circuit, and see what other channels might want to have us on to do a similar thing as well.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. Hurry up,
Okay,
Mike. I gotta
poop
poop
time.
now. Oh god.
And I'm starting
Okay.
to have to pee too.
Okay. So then I guess everybody can find out that GoFundMe thing on your X and your Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes, all of our social medias, it'll be posted on our website, and then also for our email list, so you can get our funny newsletters, and of course we let you know when we do stuff like crowdfunding campaigns.
There we go.
So
Super.
stay
All
in
right, chat.
touch.
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining in. Flip City Magazine. Thank you again for coming on. I really enjoyed it. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then we'll have you guys on tomorrow. So I will talk to you guys soon then about that. So from everybody here on the panel,
All
from
right.
Flip City
Cool.
Magazine and myself, the Comic Relief Crusader, thank you very much, chat, for joining in. And we will see you tomorrow on a Frantic Friday. Stay tuned for that. I'll put the link out soon. So thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Thanks.